and welcome back to the Pucking Rights podcast. We're your hosts. It's been less than a week since you've seen us, because we kind of had to pull an emergency episode. Because, oh man, and that's the first thing we're talking about today. Team Canada, guys, announces their preliminary selection camp roster.
Yeah.
For World Juniors, and we have thoughts on it. Lots of thoughts on it. If you missed the emergency episode,
see, the emergency episode, we were pissed, and we didn't even know actual.
We didn't even know what else was gonna happen. We knew one thing, and we got pissed.
And then we saw the actual list, and
it's bad. It's bad. It's 2019 levels of bad.
2019 wasn't even that bad either,
Yeah, well, it's Team Canada. They're obviously not going to be that bad. Kat.
Yeah, that's true. But,
man, it's aggravating, the choices on this list. Genuinely. Everyone's writing articles about it. All the prospect writers are, notable absences from the team.
You know it's bad when you have more than one notable absence.
They have 10.
Exactly! And it's bad when there's more than one.
Yeah, exactly. And we didn't even talk about the Team USA roster. I didn't even put it down in the notes. But, if someone can pull it up, we'll pull it up at the end after we talk about Team Canada.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
But, yeah, let's talk about who is going to be on this team, potentially. So, let's start with the goalies, because that's, the only thing they did right. Literally the only thing that they did right. So, for goalies this year, we only have 3 goalies going to selection camp, which means 3 goalies confirmed for World Juniors. We have Dylan Guerin, not a surprise, he's a returning player. Sebastian Cossa, also not a surprise, he is, the best goaltender in the WHL. And Brent Brochu, who was really good with the London Knights when they had that 9-game winning streak. And he's been pretty good, generally. And he was also at camp last year.
Yeah.
So, not really any surprises there, I would say. I'm going to go to the defense first. Because I feel like the forwards are worse than the defense, if that makes sense.
But the forwards still have potential, right?
The forwards have potential, but there's so much missing there.
There's a lot missing.
There's 2 notable names on defense that were left off.
Yeah.
Right. And if this doesn't convince you that Team Canada hates right-handed shot defensemen, it should. It really should. Because we're going to start with Lucas Cormier. Okay. He's been really solid, really good defenseman.
Yeah.
Don't mind him being on the list. Kane Gooley, returning player. That's fine. Damon Hunt.
We talked about this last time.
We talked about this in the emergency episode, but, I mean, what can you do? He's there. Gonna get suspended, first game. Along with Ridley Gregg. Because he gets suspended at the beginning of every WHL season. Did you know that he's been suspended 5 times in the WHL? 5.
You've mentioned it a lot of times.
Isn't that insane? Who got suspended 5 times from a juniors league?
Ridley Gregg, apparently.
But no, he's captain, Kat. He's captain of the Brandon Wheat Kings, who kind of suck.
They lost Braden and were like, we don't want to play hockey anymore.
They lost. Can you believe that they named someone after Braden captain? Can you believe they named Ridley Gregg after Braden as captain? That's so rude to Braden's legacy. Ari just nodding along yes. Absolutely. It's so rude to Braden. Anyways, yeah, Vincent Iorio, he's okay, I guess. He's a right-handed shot, one of the only 2 on this list. Carson Lambos,
we love.
We love, Please take Damon Hunt's spot on this stupid team. Please. Or Cormier. I don't really care. One of them. Anyone. Beat him out. I don't care who. Ryan O'Rourke, not surprising. He was at camp last year. Owen Power, not. No. What a surprise that Owen Power is on this team.
I know. What a surprise.
What a shocker that he is on this team. Jonathan Sabrango, not really a surprise either. He's playing in the AHL. Roman Seeley. Jack Thompson.
JT.
Not on COVID protocol, Jack Thompson. We love.
Yes.
Olin Zellweger, who we also love.
Yeah.
But notice how there's like a chunk of people in there that we don't love, and there's like, y'all know the name. It's coming to your mind. You've seen the list. There's a name on there. There's a name on there that has been left off. A very significant name. Anyone care to enlighten us on who it is?
Brent motherfucking Clark.
Brant Clark. Not on this list. Okay. I don't know why they didn't put him on the list.
He's defensively liable.
Defensively liable. Did they black out and forget that King Gooley, like,
basically lost the gold medal?
Literally his defensive liabilities cost Team Canada the gold medal last year. But no, they had to bench Kane Korczak.
Yeah. And
because of course they did.
Corson Coleman's also not on this list.
Oh yes, Corson Coleman's rip Corson.
Because he totally did not carry Wisconsin to like 4 whole ass wins.
Yeah, literally everyone I've talked to has been saying like, yep, without Corson Coleman, we'd literally be dead. We'd be on the ground more dead than we actually are.
Yeah, like they're already dead. Wisconsin's already dead. I hate it. But like you take away Corson and it's just like there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. But Corson makes more sense as a snub than Brant.
Yeah.
Like Brant, 8th overall pick, captain. What else do you want me to say? U18 best defenseman. Won you a gold medal. You gave him his ring, like, less than a week before this. Idiots.
Yeah, basically.
They're so dumb. And, like, for why? Like, there was no... Like, you didn't have to put him on the team. You didn't have to put him on the team. You just had to invite him to selection camp.
They're, like, not even giving him a chance, that's what it is, right? Like...
Mm-hmm. Like, it makes no sense to me. You didn't have to put him on the team. All you had to do was give him a chance to show you that you were right about his defensive liabilities.
Yeah, like, if he had, like, a bad camp, right? And you could just be like, yeah, he didn't play well at camp, then, like... Maybe, like...
Then you could justify this.
Yeah.
But no. He's too offensive. He doesn't play the defensive game that Dave Cameron wants. As if Dave Cameron is even a good coach. Literally only got this coaching spot because Tournier got hired by the Coyotes.
Yeah.
Like, and because, like, Hockey Canada had, like, a deal with Tournier and, like, the coach of the Ottawa 67s, and that's why it went to Cameron.
Yeah.
Literally, bold take, but it shouldn't have gone to Cameron. Should have gone to any other coach. Literally anyone. It could have gone to one of the assistants from last year.
Yeah, like...
Bro, he's so old, too. Like, when I hear him talk, I'm like, you sound awful. You don't sound inspiring.
2011, I feel like, should have been enough to be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing. And he's leaving off players that deserve to be... There are only 7 OHL players on this roster. Do you realize?
Yeah.
Like, there are only 7 OHL players on this roster.
And the OHL is good this year.
The OHL is so good this year! Like, what the hell? Why are there only 7? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because Dave Cameron has a vendetta against players that play in the OHL, not for his team. Who knows?
Maybe.
All I'm going to say is it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's move on to the forwards. Brant, watch the emergency episode. We rant all about Brant. We're so tired of it now. I think we've accepted that this team is going to finish in 6th. Again.
You know, I saw someone on Tumblr be like, "Oh, this team doesn't look too bad." Yeah, in the tags. In the tags of like the post I made. Like
compared to what we could have had.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't look too bad if you don't have context.
Yeah. If you just look at if you just look at the list, you're like, oh, they have Cat and they have Mason, they have Fats and Stamkovic and Bedard and Wright. Like, it doesn't look too bad.
And Owen and Caden on the back end, and then who cares about the rest of them? I'm sure they're good. No. With context, this team sucks.
Like, they aren't that bad, but, like, if you think about who they could have had, they're very bad.
They could have had, they could have had Power, Gooley, Lambos on the left. Clark, Zellweger, Kuhlman on the right. Think about that.
And they were like, no. They're like, no, we don't want that.
No.
We don't want it.
They were like, no, we're going to play Donovan Sabrango, who has 3 points in 17 games in the AHL. And Damon Hunt, who gets suspended all the time. And, who else? Seeley, Roman Seeley, who is only good because his team is Everett. And Olin is carrying the entire fucking team on his back.
Yeah, we should probably move on from this before we start screaming.
We can't. It's frustrating. Well, we can move on to the forwards, I guess. So forwards, Connor Bedard, expected. Xavier Bourgault, expected. Maverick Bourque. Will Coolile. Don't even get me started on that. He's not even good. He's bad. He's, like, decent for an overage player, but he's not as good as what they could have had.
He's not Brennan fucking Othmann.
There we go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted someone else to say it.
I want Otter on this team.
Zach Dean, Elliot Desnoyers?
Desnoyers?
I don't know how to say it.
Desnoyers.
Yeah.
I think.
William Dufour, Luke Evangelista, deserved. All of the ones minus Will Coolile there are deserved. I will say that they are deserved. Zach Dean, I'm on the fence about, but, like, okay. Jack Finley, also not great. All I'm gonna say, also not great. Tell me if the Will Coolile and Jack Finley are better than Brennan Othmann.
No.
Aussie White's 46% of their team's goals. Like Brennan Othmann. Othmann is scoring 46%. He either is scoring or has an assist on 46% of his team's goals. So that's insane. That's more than Connor McDavid, like 2 years ago.
Exactly.
In the NHL.
And people are like, the Oilers are only good because of Connor McDavid.
Flint is only in the playoffs right now because Brennan Othmann is saying that he needs to be good so he gets traded.
Exactly.
Like, literally, he's carrying the entire team. Anyways, Ridley Gregg, we've talked about him. I hate him. We all hate him. Him being captain tarnishes Braden Schneider's legacy. It does, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Dylan Gunther, Kent Johnson, Hendrix Lapierre, Mason McTavish, Jake Neighbors, Cole Perfetti, Joshua Waugh, Roy? Waugh, right? French.
He's from Quebec, so Waugh.
Yeah. Justin Sordiff, Logan Stankoven, Little Ball of Fire, Ryan Tyberberg?
Tyberberg?
I don't know how to say it.
I don't know how to say it either.
Yeah. And Shane Wright.
Shane, the one member of the Don Mills trio that Hockey Canada does not hate.
Only because they're forced to not hate him.
That is true.
They're forced to not hate him because if they left him off the list, people would be pissed.
People are already pissed. So, like...
Yeah. Oh, Hockey Canada. They literally made the worst choices for this list. And while we're at it, let's talk about more notable absences, especially from the forward group. Scott Wheeler has an amazing tweet. Of course, follow Scott Wheeler for the best prospect updates. So notable absences: Carter Savoie from the University of Denver.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
He's
been great for them.
So good.
Matthew Savoie, obviously leading the WHL in points. Sexy. But also, it makes sense why he's not on this list. He's only 17.
Yeah, he's a child.
Once again, being overlooked by Hockey Canada. They didn't give him exceptional status in... What? What was it? It was...
Whatever year it was.
Whatever year Shane got drafted.
Yeah.
That year. Or, yeah. And so, they are overlooking him again. Brett Clark, obviously. Brennan Othmann. 46% of his team's goals he contributes on.
And they were like, we don't want him.
Sorry, 27 points in 17 games isn't really that good.
Yeah, not good enough for us.
Not good enough for us. Wyatt Johnston, who had like a great summer camp. Rip
He was
Wyatt.
so good.
Yeah. Tyler Tullio. Is his name Ty? Ty Tullio? Tyler?
I think it's Ty.
What?
Ty.
Is it just Ty?
Everybody
Where
calls
did
him
I get
Ty.
Tyler from? Where did I get Tyler from? Zach Bolduc. Rip him too. Zach LaRoe. Rip him too.
Rest in peace, all of our predictions, though.
All of our predictions.
Rest in peace.
Yikes, guys. We're gonna get, like, not even half the team right.
Honestly.
It's gonna be Fets, and that's it.
Yeah. It's gonna be Fets in our bottom two lines. Not even our bottom two lines, actually.
No, because we all had Othmann McTavish right.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's like half of our forwards are going to be wrong, and half our defense is going to be wrong.
Half. More than half. We're going to get Kane Gooley and Owen Power, and that's it.
True. We have Lambos, though. Lambos and Cormier.
Oh, yeah. Well, only if Lambos makes it.
He's going to make it. I refuse to have the thought that
I refuse to have Damon Hunt on this team. I refuse to cheer for him.
I can't wait for when we start cheering for the U.S., honestly.
Jumping on that Team Sweden bandwagon
Yes.
X? All I'm gonna say, he's looking good. Team Sweden is looking really good this year.
Yes.
They have X, Simon Edvinsson, Jesper Wallstead.
I just hope they can actually perform in the knockout stages.
Yeah. Please. Please, please. Save us from this misery. Yeah. I kind of mentioned it before. Corson Coleman is also another notable absence. He was great at summer camp. Same with Bulldog and Moreau. And
we hate
I was
it.
gonna say Chase Stillman. Yeah.
Yeah, Stillie's not.
But Stillie's on protocol.
Yeah.
I think Stillie's actually on protocol.
Yeah, he might actually be on protocol. Like, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't... Yeah. Man, looking at this list again just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think about it for, like, the majority of the week, and now it makes me really sad.
Do we want to talk to the U.S. team?
Yeah, go ahead. List off the names.
Okay. On goalie, they have Drew Comesso, Kaden Memberico, Luke Pavicic, I don't know how you pronounce that, Dylan Silverstein. Comesso is the only lock, and then the three of them are going to have a cat fight.
If Comesso gets injured, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah. If Comesso gets injured, they're all screwed. But I think BU's done, so I think he should be fine. And on D, they have Sean Barron, Brock Faber, Luke Hughes, Wyatt Kaiser, Connor Kelly, Tyler Clevens, Ian Moore, Scott Morrow, Jake Sanderson, Jacob Truscott. Any one of them would be great. They're all very good at hockey. Can't say the same for Canada. And then forwards, they have Matty Beniers, Brett Berard, Thomas Borlow, Logan Cooley, Matt Coronado, Tanner Dickinson, Dominic James, Matthew Knives, Chaz Lucius, Carter Mazur, Declan McDonald, Sasha Pastov, Dylan Peterson, Mackie Samskevich, Red Savage, Landon Sagert, Ty Smolanek. Basically, the U.S. is very good.
I recognize 90% of that.
What?
I recognize 90% of the names on there.
Because they're good.
Bad.
They're good at hockey. Like,
yeah. And Team Canada isn't.
Like, Connor Kelly is probably gonna... Connor Kelly or Wyatt Kaiser. One of those two is probably gonna get cut. And, like, those two would probably make any other team at the tournament.
We forgot to mention Jake Perreault.
Oh, yeah.
The trainer who tried to get his citizenship, like, papers switched and didn't do it in time, but since he had publicly denounced Team Canada on the rate publicly, he didn't make either roster.
Yeah.
We love that. We love that. That's just, oh, I'm so petty. I'm so petty. I love that. Sorry about Perreault, Ari. I know he's on your beloved San Diego Skulls.
Yeah. He's fine. I don't really like him anyway. Literally, when he got drafted, I was like, kind of don't like him, but okay.
Who did you want when he got drafted?
Well, not really anyone, like, in particular, but when he got drafted, I'm like, I don't really vibe with him.
It's called foreshadowing.
You shouldn't have.
It's called foreshadowing.
Yeah, literal foreshadowing for how he was going to betray both Team USA and Team Canada.
Honestly. I just hope Thomas Bordelot doesn't get COVID protocoled again, because...
Oh my god. If Boards gets protocoled again...
I will fight someone if that happens. Not even joking. Because Boards literally... Okay, so he got his U18s canceled because of COVID. Right? And then his draft that was supposed to be in his hometown got canceled. And then... he couldn't go to World Juniors because of false positive. And then he had his season ended because of COVID. Like,
Boards really just having a rough time here.
He's having...
Boards, bubble wrap yourself, like, walk in a bubble.
Yeah.
Literally walk in a bubble. Like,
at
camp everywhere.
Boards, have a good time. Please don't get COVID.
Don't get COVID, please.
I'll probably cry if he ends up not on the team and ends up not being able to play. So, yeah, we don't want that to happen.
You were angry on Twitter the other day how people were saying that it's like Maddie's gonna get the C or Boards or who was the other one? I don't know.
Brock Faber.
Yeah. When Jake Sanderson.
Yeah, I was like, have you all forgotten that this guy was on last year's team and he had the captain for his NTDP team? And he has an A at North
But
Dakota.
Captain Maddie Beniers would be so much sexier, Kat.
True.
Do you realize this is like, it's not about who's the better player. It's about who's sexier.
Yeah. Maddie for the A. But it's just like, I just don't want people to forget that he like exists, you know? Like he's there.
I think they all forget he exists because he was drafted before Jamie Drysdale.
Yeah.
And people got pissed about it. But now Jamie's on the Ducks and is the reason that Ari is here with us today.
Yeah.
Also, Jamie, who has been reverting back to his baby duck phase.
We love it. Him moving to campus, best idea ever.
Getting him away from Trevor.
Aww.
Whoever had that idea.
Yes.
Best idea ever.
Yeah.
That's it for the selection camps, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still sad about Team Canada.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up cheering for the U.S.
Don't say that, Kat.
Just because I know more guys on the U.S. team.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not for Ari because she's American. Don't leave me alone in this.
I'll cheer for both teams.
Don't leave me alone to suffer.
Well, like, they're not in the same group, so I'll cheer for both teams until they play each other. If they play each other.
Don't make me suffer. Don't make me suffer. Oh, and I love how Dave Cameron's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, like, if we win on, like, the 26th of December.
Bro.
It matters if we win on January 5th. I'm like, bro, do you literally not realize that if you don't win in the group stage...
You won't be there on January 5th!
You'll be there on January 5th! This man... Can we have any other coach? James Patrick, who coaches the ice, please.
Yes.
Look at him. He knows how to utilize his talents.
I know. The U.S. can have Nate fucking Lehman coaching them again.
They're gonna do the barrel thing.
Oh my god.
Barrels. Are we sure they're not trash cans?
Are barrels not basically trash cans, though?
Barrels are basically trash cans.
Do you know what do you put in those other than trash? Like
oil and water, maybe, but that's not relevant.
It's fine,
man. Like
we're moving on.
If you're gonna bring out a trash can, just admit it. Just accept that it's a trash can.
See, like, here's the thing. I don't think that was even their intention, though. I don't think they were using it as a trash can, but, like...
Yeah, but, like, just accept it. Like, look at how it looks.
Like, I don't think it was their intention, but, like...
Look at how it looks.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a barrel, y'all.
And why would you bring it out on the ice when you know it's gonna be a PR, like, mess?
I know. But also they're kind of... the Americans aren't the brightest people, so I'm not surprised. They're not the brightest.
Man, Team USA is gonna repeat this year and we're all gonna be sad. Well, no, we'll be happy for Maddie.
Yeah, well, we're happy for the Michigan guys. I really like a lot of people that are going to be on the US team.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I'm fine with it. Kind of.
I'm not fine, but I'll just have to accept it.
Yeah.
Inevitably. I hope Team Canada gets knocked out early, so I'm not, like, disappointed in, like, the semis.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like...
Yeah. Because the last,
I'd rather them just be out in the quarters.
Yeah. Just pull a 2020 USA.
Yeah. I can't... Oh, my God. I can't watch them play in the gold medal game and lose again.
No.
Like...
That's not a lot to happen.
No. If you get to the gold medal game, you have to win.
Yeah.
Like,
otherwise,
the anxiety I got last year.
Otherwise,
so bad.
Hockey Canada is paying all of our therapy bills. If they lose in the gold medal game, Hockey Canada is paying for all of our therapy bills.
Literally, I remember saying to someone, like, before or after, was it before or after the U18s? Maybe it was before. I don't remember. It was, like, when the U18s were in the gold medal, like, game, and Russia scored first. And it was the first time that Team Canada had been scored on.
Oh my god.
First at the U18s. I got war flashbacks.
Yeah, same!
I got literal war flashbacks. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna win. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose 2-0. And it's gonna be awful. They're not gonna come back from this. Literally, the whole time I was like, oh my god, they're going to come back from this. No. And then Shane scores the power play goal, and I'm like, ah.
And then they scored. No, and then Russia scored again.
Oh, yeah! Didn't they score again right before intermission?
Yeah! I don't even. Oh my god! I remember freaking out. We had like before we were like even friends. We were in like I think it was we were in like there was like a U18 support group chat.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
and
before we like knew each other, it was like it was us having anxiety and
we were all just freaking out and losing our shit.
Yeah, man. I can't go through that. I can't go through that again. I have war flash. Bad.
It's not allowed.
And I remember the world's team too. Oh my god. Overtime, I was sweating it. I was like, oh my god. I'm not even attached to these guys, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I wanted the win so bad for Braden and Fetz.
Yeah. Hockey Canada, y'all are paying for our therapy at this point.
Yeah. Well, no, we're paying them because we all have jerseys.
That is true.
Mine's on its way, but
yeah.
Okay, moving on since we do have a little bit more to talk about. Selection camp starts at the end of this week. Which is gonna be so weird. Like, by the next episode, there will have been cuts made.
Yeah.
Cuts will have been made for the world. That's crazy. Camp starts on Thursday. Like, what? What the hell? It's already been a year and we're not over. We're not over last year.
How is it already World Junior time though? Like,
I feel like it went by so quick.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, there's snow outside, and, like, people are putting up Christmas decorations, and now World Juniors camp is about to start. Like, what the heck?
I'm worried. Like, oh my god. Like, what? How has it been more than a year since Curry and Dylan got kicked out of practice together?
I know!
That happened yesterday. How has it been a year since they all made, like, Bob Ross paintings together?
I know!
And Braden held up his painting super proud, and that's when we all fell in love with him.
Yeah. I remember, like, at the beginning of every single, like, day, like, I was doing school online, like, I would get up, I'd just go on YouTube and, like, see if there were any videos.
I was doing school online, too. I remember that.
And then at the end of school, I would, like, go and look at it again to see if any other videos had...
I'd just be doing it throughout the day. I literally keep making in my classes. Like, no joke.
And, like, we weren't really doing anything, like, important in class anyways. So, like...
At least I'm assured that World Juniors this year starts after my winter break starts.
Yeah.
So I might just miss some training camp stuff, but, like, probably not. We're not going to get that much content. We're going to get, like, photos. We're not going to get videos.
Yeah. We start on the...
But I also need them to do one of those, like...
video diaries.
Who's him or me videos. One of the... You know those videos?
Yeah, I missed...
Hockey Canada's thing?
They did that for...
Yeah. I need one between Ken and Owen.
Yes!
I need it.
Yes!
I need it.
Yes!
We need Owen to show, like, a little bit of personality.
We need the Kent and Owen content, though.
We do need the Kent and Owen content. How else are we... Kent and... I'm thinking about Kent wearing the colors again. And I'm getting really emotional. Anyways, yeah, selection camp starts on the 9th. It officially ends on the 12th. So we will have our regular episode up on the Sunday?
Yeah.
Sorry, camp ends on the 13th. We'll have our regular episode up on the Sunday. And then we'll do a shorter episode on the Tuesday.
On the 14th.
Just about camp and, like, who's actually going to be on this team. And then we will do another regular episode on the 19th, which is the day that the preliminaries start.
Yeah.
So training camp and then the prelims.
Yeah.
Because
Canada plays... time because our winter break starts on the 7th. And, yeah, starts on the 17th.
Starts on the 17th, yeah. Ari, when do you get off?
What day is the 17th? Is that a Friday?
Yeah.
It's the Friday before. Yeah, it's Friday. Awesome. We all get off at the same time.
Okay.
Nice. I have to go back on the 3rd, though.
Oh, me too.
Same. We hate this. Whenever I just...
Wait. If I have to go back on the 3rd, the gold medal game doesn't start until the 5th.
Yeah.
It starts midweek.
I know. I hate it.
I'll think about that.
I remember staying up till like 1 in the I was up till midnight last year for the gold medal game. And then I was
up till midnight crying.
Yeah, I was crying. Me. And then I was at the rink at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I had a biology test the next day.
Oh
I was supposed to be studying. And I cried. I just cried.
Yeah, I spent the night watching the gold medal game and then crying. And then went to bed at like 1 in the morning and then woke up at 5. And then froze my ass off and then had class. And just cried some more. Like
Ari being like, I watched the gold medal game at like not that late.
Yeah, it was pretty early, but I was on my floor crying.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone was just crying.
I remember waking up and opening Instagram, and the first thing I saw was like, who was it? Like, I think it was Cousins or Peltier, like, just, like hugging the picture.
Oh, it's Peltier.
Yeah,
Peltier,
Peltier like, just like hugging all of his teammates.
Oh, I cried. I saw him.
Those are the first thing I saw when I woke up. And
the thing that got me the most last year, when they announced player of the game, the trumpets are going and Bowen is crying and the
No.
I can't do this. And he and Dylan's like, yo, bro, you're crying on national television. Here, let me give you a hug.
And then Bowen starts crying into Dylan's shoulder.
That's what got me. That's what, really got me.
And then Bo giving up the gold medals.
I know. And then hugging everyone and hugging Dylan for the longest. And it was like... Yo, let's not go through trauma. We were talking about happy things. We were talking about good things.
Let's move on.
Yeah, preliminaries. Let's start on the 19th. And then officially, tourney starts on the 26th.
Yeah.
I think. Where Canada will play Austria.
Let me check.
Because they play Switzerland, Russia, and Sweden, I think, in the prelims.
26th. They play the Czech Republic on the 26th. They play Austria on the 28th. And then Germany on the 29th. The Czech Republic's
in our group?
Are
they in our group?
Who?
The Czechs. I thought they were in the other group.
No,
maybe they got switched.
Yeah, we play them on the 26th, and then we play Austria on the 29th. Germany... Or no, we play Austria on the 28th, Germany on the 29th, Finland on New Year's Eve.
I thought Slovakia was in our group. Why did I think that?
I don't know.
They were in our group last year, right?
Yeah, we beat the shit out of them last year, didn't we?
No, that was the game where everyone was worried because we only had
Oh, it was that game, right?
Yeah, it was that game.
We only beat them something to something.
We only beat them 3-1.
Yeah, they were like, oh no, because it was
shit.
Because it was right after the Germany game as well. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, and then they thumped Switzerland.
Oh god, I felt so bad. Watching that.
I felt marginally less bad. I didn't feel as bad on okay, I feel bad that I didn't feel bad for Germany or Switzerland.
I felt bad for Germany because I
felt a little bit bad for Germany
because they had so little players, right?
Yeah.
And it's if they...
But, I expected it. I was like, if you don't go out and, kill them and, murder them,
yeah, I remember seeing on Twitter that day, that Germany was only dressing, 14 players. Or something. I was like, if you don't win by, at least 5, I will be upset.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the announcers started going on about how we had, more goals, how we had, the same amount of goals as they had players, and how we had more shots. And then I started feeling bad.
Yeah, and then I started feeling bad. But yeah, those are the schedule. That's the preliminary schedule. It's nothing big, I would say.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same as last year. We won't get our first real test until Finland. I'm glad we get preliminary games against Sweden and Russia too, though.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
Yeah,
because then we can actually see what we're made of. Because if we don't win those fucking games.
Yeah.
There's a problem. There's a problem if we can't beat Sweden and Russia.
Yeah.
And we expect to beat the USA.
Oh, God. US is so fucking good, and it scares me so much.
Minus Drew. If Drew Camesso suddenly just decides to have a bad 2 weeks, you're screwed.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
screwed!
But, like, I feel like the US's defense is, like, it's still, like, I feel like their defense is, like, good enough to, like, even if their goaltending is bad, like...
Hopefully.
Like,
man, hopefully.
Like, they're gonna have Luke Hughes on the second pairing.
Okay, that's also what we said about Team Canada, and Devin had to, like, stop 50 shots, like, every single game, okay?
But Canada's defense wasn't good, that's the thing.
Yes, it was good! It was Jamie and Bowen and Caden and Braden and Harley and...
Caden wasn't good, that's what it was. Caden and Barron. They put Gooley and Barron on a pairing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember?
Yeah, because it was Barron and then Schneider Harley as, like, the...
Yeah, they put Gooley and Barron as, like, the second pairing. See? Their defense wasn't good last year.
Don't give Caden a defensively responsible D partner, please. Anyone. Like,
the U.S.,
anyone.
like, all of the U.S.'s defenders are, like, defensively responsible and also very good at scoring goals.
Luke isn't defensively responsible. He got walked, like, 4 times
Luke
in
is a child!
series last weekend.
Okay? Luke is a kid. Be nice to him. Luke is still, like...
Luke is only... He's less than a year older than me. That's weird.
Yeah, like Luke is... But, like, most of their team is defensively, like, responsible.
Yeah. Man, Team US is gonna be good. We might suck. But yeah, that's it for World Juniors updates, I guess, and rehashing our drama. Let's go into CHL updates. The ice. The ice.
Did they lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 2 of their games.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
Because they only played 3, and they lost a significant lead in the game that they won. So their first game, they were up 2-0 heading into, like, the last 10 minutes of the third. And the Raiders, pre-Kane Gooley getting traded. Oh, I forgot, Weissblatt. Also not on the World Juniors camp list. Right.
Why do you forget about him all the time?
Sad. It's because he's never mentioned.
Yeah.
In anything.
I forgot to put him on my... I forgot about him when I was making my predictions.
Yeah, anyways, I was gonna say, so pre-Caden trade, the first game they lost this week, I think it was on, like, a Monday or Tuesday, like, it was really early in the week. They were up 2-0, like, really late into the third, and then the Raiders came back and scored 3 and won 3-2. Yep. Then in their midweek game, they were playing the Blade. Or, sorry, not the midweek game. It was on Friday, wasn't it? I think it was on Friday.
I don't know.
Yeah. It was on Friday, and they were up 3-0 on the Saskatoon Blades, who suck. And they nearly lost a 3-1 lead. So they were up.
We don't like that.
Sorry, 4-1 lead. They were up 3-0. Saskatoon gets one. They go up 4-1, and they win the game 4-3. And then yesterday they got their teeth kicked in. The Blades scored 6 goals, and they couldn't get a goal past the goaltender until, like, the last 10 minutes of the third.
We don't like that.
They lost 6-2.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yikes, they're gonna fall from number 1. Ooh, yikes. Damn. At least they'll get to play the Oil Kings without Gunther, Caden, Kosa, and Neighbors.
That is true.
They get to play them twice.
Yeah.
During the World Juniors break.
That's great.
The World Juniors gap.
We love that.
Which will be good, because they have no players going, so they'll just be able to run all the other teams over.
Yeah.
Or, well, except Carson, but Carson's been injured, so we already know that he's not Maybe that's why they've been bad.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why they've been bad.
That might
lately.
explain it.
Maybe it's because Carson is injured. Rip Carson are amazing pairing that won't ever be.
I want it.
Next
I
year.
want it so bad, but they're like,
No fun for you guys. The Wolves and the Petes are on COVID protocol. We kind of mentioned it earlier with Stilly. Hope everyone gets better soon, and that no other teams go on protocol.
I feel like other teams would have already gone on protocol if they had COVID by now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're good.
Hopefully things are okay. And then Caden Gooley, big important thing. Traded to the Oil Kings. Huge trade. Like, it was several people.
Yeah, it was really big.
It was wild. It was crazy. No longer the captain. I gotta take him off my boys with the C list.
Yeah. You like that, though. You enjoy that, though.
That Caden's not captain?
Yeah.
Anymore?
Yeah.
No, I don't really enjoy that. I don't enjoy the pain of other people, Kat. I enjoy that he's on the Oil Kings.
That is true.
Because then he'll actually be good and maybe win a championship. I like Caden. Contrary to popular belief, I do like him. What? That look.
Like,
I like Caden.
you just don't think he's
You're
really
looking at me like you don't believe that. I like Caden. Ari, back me up here.
I mean,
I like him. I just
don't even know
about
what
his
to
defensive
say.
liabilities a lot.
Yeah. That.
I like him. He's fine. Have you seen the photo of Cole Caulfield drunk, booping him on the nose? Have you seen
No.
that? I'll send it
no.
to you after.
Oh, no way, I have
Hilarious.
seen it. I have seen it.
Yeah. I'll send it to you to the group chat after. But yeah, it's hilarious. Like him, contrary to popular belief. He's great. I don't like that he's not captain anymore because I don't enjoy the pain of other people. But yeah, he's on a good team now.
Yeah.
Like a genuinely good team. And he's gonna win, he could win another championship. He's already won once. He won with the Raiders in 2019. So maybe he'll win again. Who knows? Yeah, and that's it for the CHL. Nothing too new. All the teams are doing fairly well. Except for the Colts, because it's the Colts.
The Colts are always bad. We've accepted it by now, I guess.
Yeah, they're kind of not great. They got to pull themselves together.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's time for Cat Talks NCAA.
I really don't want to scream how much I hate Minnesota again, but I really
Fuck
hate Minnesota.
All my mutuals hate Minnesota.
Oh my god. I have recently found out that Sammy Walker and Blake McLaughlin still give me nightmares. They still give me nightmares, and they're still making me cry. I hate it.
I'm gonna nod and pretend I know who those names are.
First line. It's the first line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we can talk about it. Michigan lays an egg on Friday night. They lay an egg against Minnesota. What, they won 5-1?
Yeah. See, here's the thing though. Michigan was bad. They weren't at their worst. They could have been worse. But it's Minnesota. And if you're not good against Minnesota, they will steam run. They will roll. They will murder you. You're dead.
Yeah, they kind of just went whoop. And yeah, on Friday night it was a big old goose egg. Eric Portillo gets pulled, which I didn't expect. He was bad.
No, he didn't. Portillo didn't start that game.
What?
Yeah,
he did.
He didn't start that game.
Yes, he did.
West started that game.
No, West
Yes.
West came in mid-game. Eric Portillo played that game. I know, because I follow the Sabres prospect thing, and
I'm pretty.
he had 17 saves on 22 shots, a 773 save percentage. He started that game, Cat. West came in at the beginning of the third period because they pulled Portillo after 5-0. They pulled him.
You might be right.
I am right. I know I'm right. He played the game, Kat. I saw the stats.
I know he played. I thought... Okay, wait. Why is this so hard to find?
Portillo started that game.
Okay. I'm too lazy to find it. Michigan has tweets a lot. Michigan tweets a lot. I'm too lazy to scroll down all of
He
that.
started that game. He guarantee you he started that game.
Okay.
And then West came in after for his first start.
I didn't watch the game, so...
You shouldn't have anyways. It was a bad game.
But yeah, last night was good. They were very good.
Yeah. Honestly, though, they let Minnesota score first, and I got really nervous.
I got so scared. Who scored that goal? Who scored the first goal, actually?
I don't know, honestly.
I know McLaughlin got the assist.
Watching.
I remember McLaughlin.
Yeah. And so then on Saturday, they did a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
They won 6-2.
Yeah. Patrick, it was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah. Pastajov just said, yeah, I can't let these guys beat up on me anymore.
Yeah.
Pastajov
went through 4 years of just losing against Minnesota and losing against Yost and he losing at Yost. And he was like, no more of this. I'm done. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. And decided to go God mode.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
He was great.
And
I still hate Minnesota.
Who else scored? None of the big guys scored. I was super shocked.
That is true.
Well, Kent was ill.
Ill.
Briss
had 2 assists.
Yeah, but none of them scored.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
because
Kent was suspiciously ill after playing the night before.
What happened between Friday and Saturday night to make him ill?
But I think they were just. I'm gonna be really honest. I think they were just sitting him because of precautionary World Juniors reasons.
Yeah. But they were like,
and they didn't sit Owen because they were like,
we need you.
We kind of need you.
Yeah. But I think it's because Minnesota's defense is just really good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But so the first 2 lines were just defended very well. But yeah.
I don't know. I will say that if Kent was actually ill, someone give him a hug, please.
Yeah.
Make sure he's not. Make sure he doesn't have COVID before camp on Thursday. Make sure he. You know what? He was probably feeling maybe sniffly or something, and they were like, "Oh shit, they're not gonna let him across the border."
Oh my god, yeah. So
they were like, "Just sit, just
go
be done with this."
But I feel like it wouldn't be COVID because the NCAA are really strict with their COVID protocol. And
I don't think it's COVID. I think they were probably just like, "Oh shit, he's not gonna be let across the border."
Yeah. But
if he's showing symptoms,
especially because he lives with 4 other guys. He lives with Owen, Jimmy, and Eric.
Yeah. If Owen was there, I'm not worried about it. He probably has a cold.
Yeah, I probably have a cold. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Kent will be fine, and he'll be great at World Juniors.
Yeah.
Literally, the first thought when you sent me the tweet that it was Kent Johnson is out for the game. No, not sure why. I was like, oh my god, this World Juniors team
is gonna be
so bad without Kent. If Kent is actually
fine.
injured,
he'll be fine.
It always comes back to the World Juniors team.
Minnesota can go to hell. Oh my god. There are 3.
It always comes back to the World Juniors team, though.
Yeah. There are 3 valid members on the Minnesota Golden. Chad Lucius, Brock Faber, and Jack LaFontaine. Everyone else I hate.
Yes.
Everyone else
Lucius,
I hate.
Jets prospect. I forgot he was a Jets prospect.
Yeah, he's very good.
I'm gonna be really honest. I was like, oh shit, we have a prospect in the NCAA. I was like, when did we draft him? Whoops.
Lucius had a very good weekend, which is nice. Yeah.
Because he pales in comparison to Fett.
Yeah. He's been having a rough season as well. But he was good this weekend, which is nice because he leaves for World Junior Camp next week. So.
Yeah. It'll be good for him.
Yeah. You want to talk about the next thing?
Yes, the next thing. I'm super proud of it. Devin Levi, who got his 6th shutout. It's not even Christmas. Bro.
We're not halfway through the season yet.
And he has 6 fucking shutouts on the year. If you look at the stat, it's hilarious. If you look at the stat of his now record for single season shutouts for Northeastern University, if you look at his stats, it's insane. So he has 6 shutouts in 17 games. Which, yeah, can we just talk about how, like, most goalies would be, like, proud to have, like, 6 shutouts ever in the NCAA?
Yeah. And I just remember seeing, like, that night, like, my entire Instagram was just all of the Northeastern guys being, like, 17 games, ...
Actually?
Yeah!
I love that.
Yeah, they were all, like, 17 games, like, emoji, like, yeah, it was, they were all so proud.
17 games. And if you look at, like, the stats of the other guys who have done, like, at least 5 shutouts, the one guy took 35 games. Another guy took 29 games. Devin did it in half the time. It's not even Christmas.
Oh my God.
He gets, like, 2 shutouts a month.
Yeah.
At this point, he's going to... So, I think in a season, most shutouts...
It's 12.
I think the record is...
It's 12.
Is it 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it 12? I thought it was 10.
I think it's 12.
Is it 12? Let me look it up. Because I know Ryan Miller was a very prominent goalie.
Yeah, he was very good. He played for Michigan State, though, so we do not approve.
Yeah. Okay, all-time leaders shutouts from College Hockey News. Okay. It is 12 from 1990 to 2000. But Ryan Miller had 10. And Thatcher Demko as well in a season. And
Dryden fucking McKay. I swear to God, that guy scares me so much. He scares me so much.
I love how he did it twice.
I know!
He did it twice.
He plays for Minnesota State.
Mm-hmm.
And he scares me.
Where is Devin on this list? Devin should be
the
somewhere
season's
on this
not
list.
over yet.
They haven't updated the stat yet, I don't
Because the season's not over yet.
Yeah, they haven't updated the stat yet because the season's not over.
He'll be there once the season ends, though.
Yeah. If he's on pace to at least break the Ryan Miller's 10.
Oh, yeah.
By Beanpot.
Yeah.
He gets 2 shutouts a month. He'll break it by Beanpot. He'll match it at least by Beanpot.
I hope he breaks it during the Beanpot final.
I hope he breaks it during Beanpot.
TD Garden probably sold out, like...
I hope he shuts out BU again.
Oh my God.
I would love if he shut out BU.
Nobody likes BU.
Nobody likes BU.
That's my number 1 rule. Nobody likes BU.
I hope they don't play BC for your sake.
Oh, please no. Please no.
Okay, I hope he shuts out Harvard.
I need the semis to be Battle of Com and then Northeastern Harvard. And then the final... God. I don't know. Okay. See, I don't know what I want, actually, anymore.
Okay, so the first matchup is BC versus Northeastern. Well, it's BU and Harvard, and then BC versus Northeastern. And so those are the semis. So he's going to have to get past BC before he can shut up BU or anything.
BC's having a tough season, though, so he might be able to do it.
Damn. If Devin just goes full God mode at Beanpot.
Devin's never played at a Beanpot. He probably will.
It's a tournament.
Yeah.
We saw how good he was at the World Juniors tournament last year.
The Beanpot's best time of the season, though. Regular season, Beanpot's the best time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope he does it at Beanpot. Because he's on pace to at least match it by Beanpot. Because Beanpot starts on February 7th?
Mid-February. Sometime during February.
Yeah. So, in January, they start on the 7th. That means he has at least probably around 3 weeks of games to break to match.
Yeah, he can do it.
Yeah,
he
can do it. And then he has a bunch of games after Beanpot too.
Yeah,
to break the record. If he gets 13 shots, man, I don't even know what I would do.
Because playoffs don't start till the end of March. So,
isn't it insane? that Devin Levi could... Mr. Devin Levi, who's taking a cybersecurity final at the end of next week.
Devin Levi, the computer science major.
As if we didn't already know, thanks TSN.
Thanks TSN. TSN just hammered it. I remember during, like, the semifinal, I was just like, oh, look at them mentioning that Devin is a computer science major again.
Oh my god, they said it so many times. Literally every time Devin like went out of his net to like go get the puck, it was like, there he goes,
Devin
Levi,
the computer science major at Northeastern. Oh my god, it was really funny. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, he broke the single season shutout record, and it's his now.
Yeah,
it's his, and it's not even December. Caden Primo commenting on the post, like, damn, it's not even December, man. Like, could you stop? I'd like to be the best goalie in Northeastern history, okay?
Oh.
As opposed... Yeah. But he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like, he literally gets a shutout every 2 weeks.
Yeah, like...
He shut out BU 2 weeks ago.
And
shut out Providence. Providence is good.
Providence is so good.
Providence with Pat Moynihan. Pat Moynihan, who tried to attack Devin twice.
It's a very...
In 2 games.
It's a very Patrick thing to do. He's... Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Brent Berard?
Brent Berard, yeah.
He sucks.
He's gonna be on the World Junior team.
I know. That's why. Can't forgive him. Can't forgive him. And he almost tried to run over Devin, too.
I'm also not surprised.
They all just try to run over Devin at this point. Because they're like, we're not getting past him. They didn't score until past midway in the second.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Which is shocking. Imagine if they just hadn't scored on Devin, like, all weekend. Do you know how embarrassing that would have been?
Oh my god. Minnesota Duluth got swept.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Number 1 team in the country got fucking swept. Oh my god, I'm so
By
happy.
North Dakota.
No, not by North Dakota.
No?
No.
Who did North Dakota sweep then?
I don't think North Dakota didn't sweep. Let me check actually. North Dakota split.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Minnesota,
all I saw was the Michigan goal.
Duluth got swept by Northern Michigan. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Northern Michigan.
It's so embarrassing. I love it. Oh
wait, isn't Northern Michigan unranked?
I think so. Yeah, North Dakota split against St. Cloud, which is expected.
Sorry. Number 1 team, Minnesota Duluth, got swept by a team that's unranked.
Yeah, I was so happy. I was so.
I'm Minnesota
happy.
Duluth.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Duluth makes me so pissed off. Like, I see them and I'm just like, fuck off. Go away. Nobody likes you.
Yeah. Oh. We hate Minnesota. All my mutuals hate Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, last quick thing, TSN. They're going to show a bunch of college hockey games. You sent me this earlier this week. 14 games. In December. So they've already shown like a couple. But here is the schedule. We'll link the tweet. So they already showed on Thursday St. Lawrence at Clarkson, Friday Harvard at Brown, Dartmouth at Yale, and Union at Dartmouth, and Harvard at Yale. And then next week they are showing Franklin Pierce at Union, Brown at Yale, Penn State at Wisconsin.
Penn State Wisconsin's really good.
Yeah, Post at Dartmouth, Long Island at
Quinnipiac.
You say it. Yeah, there we go. Penn State at Wisconsin, and then in 2 weeks, Arizona State at Colorado College. Sorry, but who's gonna want to watch that when World Juniors is going on? And then on the 31st, Minnesota Duluth at Harvard and Omaha at St. Lawrence.
Yeah. The Duluth Harvard game is like. That one's be so good. I might watch that one.
Oh yeah, it starts at like 2, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh wait, they have separation between men's and women's too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take a look at that schedule. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. hopefully.
Yeah.
To see them actually do like a broadcast, maybe. Michigan games when though?
Honestly.
My question. Beanpot when?
Oh my god, yes. I need them. They would make so much money off the Bean Pot. Like, I don't think people in Canada realize how big the Bean Pot is. It's like
Beanpot is like
that's
I don't know.
It's like our Winter Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it makes well the Winter Classic isn't even that big.
Yeah, like
if you think about it. It's definitely not as big as Beanpot. Oh my god.
It's like
everyone knows about Beanpot. Even if you're not a college hockey fan, you know about Beanpot.
It's like they sell out TD Garden. Yeah,
college hockey sells out TD Garden.
Exactly.
Think about that. It's what the Memorial Cup should aim to be.
Yeah, like it's the Beanpot is oh my god, the Beanpot is so much fun. I love it.
And then really quick NHL prospects update. Calder predictions because we have to add Trevor now. Because we have to. He has 13 points in his last 10 games.
I hate it.
Raymond, come back and be a king and take the Calder away from Trevor.
Yes. Did you see Newey's goal last night against Ottawa?
I did.
So beautiful.
Newey's goal with his little.
He pulled the McDavid.
He did pull a McDavid because he was like, "I'm so done with this."
Yeah. Oh, I miss that Newey.
Yeah, and I think Raymond is the other candidate. I don't know who the third candidate would be. Like, hard.
I feel like it's
Raymond
switches.
and Trevor right now, and then
switches.
I don't know who.
Because I also feel like everyone's getting injured. It's like Bo's injured, and Boldy got injured, and like
everyone's just injured.
Yeah.
But I hope Raymond wins it. Trevor can't win it. Please. Please don't let Trevor win it. Don't let Trevor win it and have it go to his cocky head again.
Mm-hmm.
The Ducks play the Sabres on Tuesday, and I'm going to need Dylan Cousins to punch Trevor Zegras in the face.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was it who said that they hated Trevor Zegras on Showbound? Who was it?
I don't remember.
Someone said it.
Whoever it was, we love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever it was. Maybe it was not on Showbound. Maybe it was on something else. It was something having to do with like the draft in 2019.
I don't remember what it was, but somebody said it.
Yeah.
And
somebody said it. I remember seeing that clip where it was like, so are you saying like you don't like Trevor Zegras? And they're like, no, he's fine. I mean, it's just there. Like, remember someone saying that.
Yeah.
Don't know who. I don't remember who.
They're right, though. They're
right. They're valid.
Right. They're so valid.
Trevor pretending to be friends with Dylan at the draft.
You know, like,
then ditching him.
I feel like some of them were actually friends, right? Yeah, because, like, some of them are still
Jack
friends.
was actually friends.
Yeah. Jack was basically Canadian. Right?
But not with the WHL guys. Only with the OHL guys.
Yeah, but, like, he's still basically Canadian.
Yeah.
Right? And, like...
Jack. I feel like Jack was friends. Trevor definitely was not. Turks definitely was not. Boldy's too nice to not be friends with everyone.
Yeah, Boldy, he's so great. Him and Alex are, like, besties. Him and Alex are best friends. They roomed together for 2 years. Like, they were put in dorms together, and then they chose to live together their sophomore year. And I just... Like, Bolts could have gone to live with Spencer, but he was like, no.
But nah. He was just like, nah, I'll let Spencer live on his own.
Yeah, he didn't go
do his weird goalie things on his own.
Yeah. I love Matt. Matt is great. He's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Trevor was always just so fit.
He was just there.
At the draft.
Yeah.
I feel like Cole tried to make friends, but then he was like, nah, I'm just gonna stick with my boys.
Yeah. Alex Turcotte and Dylan Holloway were roommates their freshman year. I think all that all the time. And then
Turks left.
I remember watching the World Junior Final, and I just remember seeing Alex and Dylan on the ice, and I was like, they used to be roommates. And now here they are.
Here we are. Man, are we going to see any of that this year? Man.
I don't think so.
Kent and Maddie.
Kent and Maddie don't live together, though.
They don't live together, though. Because Kent rightfully chose his kinsman.
He was like, yeah.
He was like, I'm going to surround myself with Canadians.
Owen and Jimmy.
Owen. And Jimmy. And Phil Lapointe is technically Canadian, in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honorary.
Yeah. And then Eric, which is the Swede. But Eric's great. He's
great. He's phenomenal. Yeah, and then Caulfield, not playing well. What's new? He's on the fourth line, so...
It's the Habs. Like, nobody on the Habs is playing well.
Just send him back to Laval.
But then we're going to be even worse. Then the Habs are going to be even worse.
Yeah, but there's no point in him being on a bad team. I say, as Dylan Cousins continues to be on a bad team. And I don't advocate for him to be sent. But he's actually playing well.
Well, like, the Habs also... The Habs already suck. Without Caulfield, we suck even more. Right? Like, we kind of need him.
Yeah, I guess. But they're not even using him. Bo's concussed again. Still concussed again. He came back for like 2 games, and then he was like, no, I'm concussed.
He's skating, though. Right?
I just want him healthy.
But if he's skating in a full contact jersey, he's not concussed anymore.
Yeah. Anymore. He just has concussion symptoms. Upper body injury.
He'll be fine, I hope.
Upper body injury, as if we don't know what that means. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
He needs to be healthy. That's it. Habs fire Bergman and hire Gordon. Gordon?
I don't know.
Jeff Gordon, with a T. The future development of the Habs.
It already sucks.
It can't get worse than what it is now.
That is true. Can't get any worse.
But it's not like Gordon's gonna do a good job. He forced Alexi Lafreniere and Keandre Miller to live in a billet house, like an hour away from the rink.
That is true.
Capo Caco used to have to rent hotel rooms to take pregame nap because the apartment the organization got him was so far away.
Oh, God.
Man. It can't be worse. Can't be any worse. That might just be the Rangers in general. That might not be Gordon specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because isn't the housing? Because I don't think the GM manages the housing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be players' personnel?
Yeah, player personnel.
So I don't think that's a Gordon thing.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be better.
You know, I just hope that they actually commit to a rebuild. Not like, we're rebuilding 2 years later, okay, we're doing a run for the cup. Oh, no, wait, no, actually, we're rebuilding. Actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, here's the thing. They should have rebuilt, 2 years ago. When they had all those picks.
Yeah. But Bergman was like, no. That's the problem. Bergman was handed a good team, and then he kind of dismantled it, and he just drafted really badly, and then he started drafting well, but he was like, no, we're not going to go into rebuild.
Yeah.
Here we are.
It's like, choose what you're doing. Are you going to be good, or are you going to rebuild? Because, if you rebuild, by the time you're actually good again, Nick Suzuki's going to be, 24? 25?
That's so young, though.
It's so young, but it's also reaching the end of free agency. Close to, yeah.
Nick doesn't want to leave, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He actually enjoys...
Just rebuild and hope that it goes fast.
You know how many people, actually... Not very many people actually like Montreal. It's so hard to get free agents to sign here because nobody wants to sign here. Nobody wants to deal with the media. Canada generally. Yeah. And, Nick actually wants to be... you have people, you have these like young players that are skilled and talented and that actually want to be here. And they're just ruining it, and I hate it so much.
Rebuild. That's it. Just rebuild. Just do it now, and do it quick like the Rangers did. Like, pretty much.
Or like Detroit.
Detroit took like 10 years.
Not
Detroit,
really.
like, yeah, they've been bad since like 2014.
Not really.
It's you think that because of their recent success? Because they tanked really hard in 2020 for Lafreniere?
Yeah.
Like, purposely?
But like, they made
no.
the playoffs in 2014, didn't they?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, because their playoff streak
Maybe.
didn't break until
2016.
Exactly. And before
Okay,
that,
so
they had
maybe I was wrong. So, like, 5 years at least.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah. But, like, the Rangers did theirs in, like, 2. So
But
do
the Rangers
what the Rangers did.
But are the Rangers good?
You're right.
Exactly!
You're right. The Rangers have done nothing with their young prospects.
Exactly!
They're good because Artemi Panarin is good.
You see? But we aren't getting an Artemi Panarin because nobody likes Montreal. We are New York City.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right. The more I think about it, you're right. Yeah, do it. Then do it Detroit.
Exactly.
Tank purposefully for Shane Wright.
Get Shane, and then if not Shane, then you get Matt or Connor.
Or anyone else that's really good.
Like, oh god. I just want the Habs to commit to something. Commit to the
Commit
rebuild.
to either being good or commit to rebuilding. Like,
yeah.
And fire Ducharme.
Oh my god. Ducharme's staying till the end of the season.
So they're tanking. Yeah, and then I guess Gordon's actually not the GM.
Yeah.
He's the president of hockey ops. So they're looking for a new GM. Some names have been floated around: Danny Briere, Patrick Waugh, but Pat Brisson.
I don't think they
Is
do
it-
Brisson though, because Brisson would have too many like conflict of interests.
But do you know how interesting it would be?
It would be so interesting.
Okay, no, Brisson can just transfer all of his conflicting interests to JP Barry.
But that's like so many
That's
people. That's
Okay.
so many
Brett
contracts.
needs to be an entitled rich kid, okay? A more entitled
He
rich
is
kid.
already. Like I don't think cause like I don't even think he could legally get hired. Cause he manages Tyler Toffoli's.
He can pass Tyler Toffoli's contract to
You
JP
think-
Barry.
I don't think it'd be legal for another team's GM to be managing the contracts of like so many.
He can pass them to JP Barry.
I don't think JP Barry can handle that many contracts.
Who does he have to? JP Barry has a lot. Well, then they'll hire someone else. They'll just hire another. Briss. Briss will take over. Brendan Brisson. He will take over with his new sports management degree that he has.
He doesn't have it yet, though.
With his, well, then he'll pass them temporarily to JP Barry, and then Briss will take over. Family business, Cat. Family business.
Briss isn't smart enough for that, though.
Then his brother will take over, Cat.
His brother's not even in college yet. His brother's a child.
He's younger?
Yeah.
Well, then Briss will take over. Briss is surely smart enough for that.
He's a sophomore. He doesn't know. Have you seen Briss? Have you seen any of his interviews?
Have you seen Briss? Of course, Cat. Of course I've seen him.
Not taking
He's
over.
chaotic. That's why we love him.
Yeah, he's not taking over the family business until he's
Yes, he is.
not now. He's a sophomore.
He'll find a way. He'll pass it to Maddie, one of his smarter friends.
Maddie's gonna be a doctor. Maddie's
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah, Maddie's too busy being too smart.
Sometimes I think about what would have happened if Harvard didn't cancel their season. Like, sometimes I think about it. It would just be Owen and Kent. And no
Yeah.
Maddie.
I know. I think of that all the time. I'm like whenever I think about how bad COVID is, I'm like, okay, but if it weren't for COVID, you wouldn't have Maddie. That's the one thing I think of every single time. I'm like I'm so tired of this pandemic, and then I'm like, but if it weren't for the pandemic, you wouldn't have Maddie.
Because he decommitted from Harvard because of
he didn't even decommit. He transferred like very last minute because so the NCAA basically like because of COVID they were like if you play for a team in the Ivy League, then you can transfer. Like you're allowed to transfer to another team. Because the Ivy League canceled their fall and winter sports, and the NCAA was like, okay, if you play for an Ivy League school, you are allowed to transfer to any other school now, so that you can like still play.
And then Maddie did.
Yeah, Maddie went to Michigan.
Maddie came to Michigan. Man, sometimes I think about that. Like, damn.
I think about that all the time.
It would have been so different.
Yeah.
It would have just been Owen and Kent.
And if it weren't for COVID, Owen and Kent and Matt, they probably also wouldn't be back.
You're right.
You see?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, well, okay. They wouldn't be back because Owen would have had a better season.
That's true.
And then he'd just be on the Sabres. But who knows? If it weren't for COVID, would the Sabres have finished in last? Would the Sabres have traded Jack Eichel if it weren't for COVID?
Exactly. See, COVID has done
lots of things.
Good things.
COVID has gave us the World Juniors.
Exactly. You see, I think about that all the time. I think about if it weren't for COVID, this wouldn't have happened, that wouldn't have happened, and yeah, you know?
We would have met, y'all. We would have met because we weren't all bored because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And decided to get on Tumblr and talk about the Prospect Boys.
Yeah.
It's wild to think about, man. I also think about how Kevin Adams wouldn't have decided to collect all the World Juniors boys.
God, yes.
You
know, if it weren't for COVID, I'd probably be mentally stable.
That's right, man. If it weren't for COVID, I wouldn't know who Dylan Cousins is.
Yeah, same.
Do you ever think about that?
Same.
I
would not care this much about them if it weren't for COVID.
No, I wouldn't. I'd still be a Jets blog.
I wouldn't have got Instagram stalking from the 2019 draft.
Deep diving down Dylan's Twitter. I would still like Jamie, probably. Yeah. Because he's a duck. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's the end of our episode. That's all we have today. We will update, next Sunday we will have an update, and then we'll do an episode next Tuesday as well. Because camp is done.